Hey guys, it's FP Plays, and welcome to today's episode of my Skyward Sword HD Let's Play. So in the last episode, we tracked down some Kikwis in our search for Zelda, and we got the slingshot. So now, we're going to put it to use to get this vine down. Wait, really? Okay, apparently my aim's not too great. Wow, I used to be so much better at this game. Like, I used to be able to get it from there. See, you can skip this cutscene too, like, but my aim has gotten a lot worse apparently. Anyway. There we go. I gotta like resharpen my skills with this game. I used to be so much better at it. Like last time I played this, like I barely took any damage from the bokoblins or anything. And I used to be able to like, I used to know like all the advanced strats for getting the bosses and everything too. But anyway, we're gonna head over to this structure here. Let's see, we can leave that guy alone. There's a bokoblin down there, but we don't have to get him. Yes, that's what I'm here to do, Fi. Thank you. And over here we get a very nice view of the forest. Just want to take that in for a second. Oops. But yeah, we can see some things here that we can't get yet. Those cubes, that's gonna be... we'll be able to get those later, but not now. Now we're gonna head into the Deepwoods. Okay, Fi does not interrupt us this time. I know for a fact Fi had dialogue there originally, so... like, as you can see, she already pops up quite a bit, but they did tone it down from the original, which is good. Because Fi was kind of out of control in the original. Okay, so if we get that up there, we're gonna want to run away, or get ready to fight, because these bees are gonna come at us. Oh no, apparently we were far enough away that they didn't come for us, so that's good. And now we can get... where is it? Did it despawn already? Oh, I think it despawned already. That's a shame. If I'd been a little quicker, we could have gotten some materials there, the honeycomb, but that's alright, we can get it later. That kind of made the notes of Zelda's Lullaby, actually. That's kind of funny. So, same thing. We want to distance ourselves so they don't come at us. And now we can safely get across. You can also dash while you're on these tight ropes, by the way. Speeds things up a little bit. And we'll create a shortcut for ourselves here. Okay, so this part's actually pretty tricky. I think we can use the slingshot to take care of this guy, or at least to stun him before we cross. But he is gonna try to come after us. Oh no. And that never used to be a problem for me getting those things off, but maybe it's just because my Joy-Cons, like I said, my setup, like, my Joy-Cons are a bit off-centered from the console. That could be part of it. But anyway, we want to try to shake this guy off now. There we go. So even if you fall down and have to like hang on to the rope from below, you can just keep shaking and eventually he'll fall off. Okay, not another one of these, just get me to safety. Okay, that was close. Oh wait, it sounded like some kind of material spawned down there. What was it? There we go. Got 5 Deku Seeds, so that's good because we were starting to run a bit low. There's 5 more. And I don't want to forget to mark these because I have forgotten some before and it became really annoying later. Like I think on one playthrough I had to go all the way back to the beginning of this area when I later came back here because I forgot to grab that one. So we want to make sure it's marked because we will be back here later. There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, that one's actually a bit embarrassing. There we go. Wow, another red rupee. What a surprise. This game loves giving us red rupees. Okay, we got a golden one of these guys now. Deku Baba. So if you manage to shield bash those guys, it actually stuns them. It makes them way easier to get rid of. Now there's a face I know. Hey, bud. Hey to you too. I tell you, your timing could not have been better. Look here, I stumbled onto one of these things just now, and it looks just like something I have seen in those ancient texts. If I remember right, yep, this is one of the things the goddess was said to have left behind for the hero of legend. Pretty amazing, right? I even thought of a name for these things. I have been calling them goddess cubes. Makes sense, right? Those ancient texts say some real interesting stuff about these things. How did it go again? Let me see. Summon forth the light from a heavenly blade, and may that sword's master receive aid. So there you have it. I see you got yourself a sword there. What do you say we try and crack the mystery of this cube together? Sure. Hey, thanks a billion, bud. This cube is made of some sort of metal I have never seen. I have wailed on it, but nothing happens. You know, bud, I would say the key to cracking this egg is that one line. You know, the light from a heavenly blade. So, indeed, if we do a Skyward Strike, we will activate the cube. Whoa, did you see that? The cube just shot up into the sky. I think it reacted to that whirly beam thing that shot out of your sword. And where do you think the cube shot off to anyhow? This mystery just got a whole lot more, mysterious. The texts say there are cubes like that all over this land. Tell you what, you blast as many of those cubes as you can find. If you find out more about them along the way, you come see me. And we will definitely be getting a lot more of those. There's, we already passed up several. Ooh, how about that? I never even knew that was here. It does pay to look around in this game. There we go, we got ourselves another shortcut. I don't remember what the max rupees are in this game, but I think it's probably like 300 unless they upgraded it. But anyway, we got another goddess cube here already. And we can go activate this statue. Okay, so what's really weird about this, I figured they would have fixed this in the HD version, but this says Forest Temple, when in reality that's not what this place is called, as you'll see probably in the next episode. So that's really weird. I don't know why they didn't correct the name, but this place is not called the Forest Temple. So that kind of like triggers my OCD a little bit. But anyway, just want to look around here. Alright, nothing too special over there. But over here, we get ourselves a nice, nice surprise apparently. I was gonna say a nice hint for how to get into the dungeon. He who descended from above, look to the star that the bird rising heavenward gazes upon, and aim your shot there. So that's a clue for how to get into this temple here. But before I do that, I want to go get those goddess cubes, because we can return to the sky from here, so we might as well. At least I'm pretty sure we can get them now. Yep, okay. So Fi's basically going to tell us about how to go get the goddess cubes. So we can go get those right now. I'll mark this one first. So if we go get that, we'll get ourselves something nice. There it is. So that's basically how the goddess cubes work. Anytime you hit one on the surface, it'll unlock it in a corresponding location in the sky, and you can go fly over there. So it gives us a nice excuse to explore the sky and see what it has to offer. And here we go. Our first goddess cube. Oops, why isn't it letting me? There we go. Ooh, piece of heart. So I'm not one of those people who's memorized what each and every goddess cube has, so that is a nice surprise to me. We've already got 2 pieces of heart, so we're halfway to our first heart container. Oops, I wanted to get rid of a beacon. How do I do that? There we go. And now we'll place our next beacon right here. That was kind of bad. There we go. So the sky, you know, it's not too full. Like, I can't lie, it is kind of barren compared to like the Great Sea and Wind Waker. But it is pretty cool how you can get like special chests and whatnot from the goddess cubes, and that does give you a chance to explore. And if you go through one of those circular tunnels there with the energy going through it, you can get a nice boost for your loft wing. Let's see, so I think... So this is an interesting location. This is actually a little like restaurant, basically, called the Lumpy Pumpkin. But it looks like this is not the chest we're supposed to be getting right now. I don't remember exactly where that is, actually. Oh, there it is, in front of the restaurant. Ooh, we got our first adventure pouch upgrade. Nice. So now we can fit 5 items total. Now, anyway, there is some interesting stuff you can do in this place, but I think I'm going to save it for a few episodes from now. Just because I think that'll be better for the pacing. But for now, we'll return to the surface, but there is some interesting stuff you can do in there later. The amiibo would actually be pretty nice right now, not gonna lie. Okay, so those tornadoes, you want to avoid those because they actually can mess you up a little bit. They can knock you off your bird. So it's kind of just a minor inconvenience, not too big a deal, but you do want to avoid those if you can. So anyway, Fi is just telling us how we can go back to the surface at any bird statue we've got so far. And that's why you want to get all the ones that you can, because it makes it way easier to get around. So anyway, we're going to go inside the temple. So if you remember that riddle from before, you can see that this is kind of in the shape of a bird. And it said, like, look heavenward and to the star or something like that. So if you follow the bird up, you see this switch here. And if you get it with your slingshot, it opens the way forward. So that is going to conclude this episode, and I'll see you guys next time.